Hello and welcome to another episode of I Talk, You Listen, Get Disinterested, and Unsubscribe. Today I am extremely excited because I just got this guy. This is the Armaton Rooster and I cannot wait to build it, so let's go ahead and do that. As you can see, my workbench is jank, as always, so let's go ahead and clean it up first and we'll get started. So first I'm going to go over all the components that I'll be using for this specific build, and I've had these parts for quite some time, so I'm very excited that I can finally put it together. And after I go over the components, then we'll just jump straight into building. Alright, so let's get started. These are the components that I've selected for this particular build, and we'll start from the right and just make our way down to the left. So we have just a standard pagoda antenna, nothing fancy there. It was super cheap, that's why I got it. They work really well from what I've seen. And then we have the Runcam Sparrow. Pretty excited for that guy because I haven't tried a 16:9 camera yet. I've only been rocking the 4x3. Just a Spectrum brace receiver. I know, I use Spectrum, I'm sorry. Get over it. And then we have the X-Nova Lightning motors, so 2206, 2450 kVs. I've been wanting to try those out for a long time. Now we have the 30 amp 32-bit ESC by Speedix. The Maytech VTX. Then we have the Betaflight F4 flight controller. I have the F2 of the F3 flight controllers and they're fantastic, so hopefully the F4 will be just as good as well. And over here we have the frame. I actually have two frames here as well as a top plate and two extra arms. One of the frames obviously would be all these components that you see here, and the other frame I'm transferring from an old Martian frame. Absolutely destroyed it, so I decided to wait for the Rooster to come out. Gonna be swapping these parts onto that guy, so we'll have two Rooster frames, which would be nice. One more thing before I forget, I got this little guy. It is a strawberry gummy called Coca Land. So yeah, thanks Chris, appreciate it. That's actually really good. wardrobe change, and it's done. I'm so happy with the way that it turned out. I cannot wait to get it up in the air. So the last thing I got to do is finish up the receiver antennas, just kind of button those up, get them where I want them, and take it out for a maiden. So I'm going to get it a little tune, and then hopefully in a couple days I'm going to give it a real rip around. So stay tuned for the videos.